Hello and welcome back to another edition of Memescape News, the best source of information on the current happenings of the Memescape. I am your host Evan, and after all the hostility and the complicatedness of last week's edition, I decided that even though the events that I covered last week are not remotely over, and that's not what I'm attempting to imply at all, I just wanted to take it easy this week and not focus on as much of the current events. Because, first of all, I didn't want to continue talking about things that were more political than memey, and also because there aren't really any new memes in the first place. I am terribly sorry for using the adjective memey. That is disgraceful of me. I apologize. Let's get into the meme economy. As I've said time and time again, turbulent times stir the pot in the memescape. They create new memes because when people are scared, they turn to memes. A principle that I haven't really properly explained, however, is the idea that it's a cycle. And it's the idea that once new meme formats become common based on current events, other people are inspired for whatever reason. I don't entirely understand, but there tends to be more formats when new memes come out, right? It's a cycle. When new memes come out, new formats come out, sometimes they'll inspire new ones, and it'll continue on. Maybe it'll continue a trend, or maybe it just breathes life into the meme economy in general. I'm not entirely sure, but whatever it is, this week is a prime example of that, as we have 3 new formats that I'd love to cover today. The first one that I want to talk about is Femboy Hooters. Well, it's basically, the joke is that it's, Hooters, but, with femboys. Lovely. Of course, I don't judge, but it shows, like, how the internet has gotten more inclusive and comfortable with the idea of, these sorts of things, these kinds of topics, which is good. And it's very funny. So yeah, here's a video example.
I don't know what this is, but it's kind of hot. I like this. This is cute. I want this inside of me. At last, I am surrounded by people who get me. People who understand me and people who think like me. Man, it's getting hot in here. I hope you don't mind. I'm buttoning a couple buttons here.
And of course, I'm putting the memes in the corner as usual. Essentially, it's just a typical Hooters restaurant, you know, where they have all the good-looking women serve you. Except it's femboys. The next meme that I want to discuss is music made him lose control. Now, you might be thinking, music makes you lose control is from a few months ago, Evan. I know, this is a spin-off meme. So, just a reminder of the original.
Music make you lose control. Music make you lose control.
Now you see, this meme is basically a joke where it's like, look at what has happened. The music made him lose control. Maybe it's a court of law, maybe it's just some guy who took it a little too far. That's the caption being given. I think I like it when memes, like, reference other memes directly. Because this happens a lot indirectly, where you have to kind of understand a pre-existing joke to get a current joke. That's a very common trait with modern ironic culture. Cohowever, when it directly calls back to other memes, not just an allusion, it's interesting. I think that's a cool thing to take place. Oh, I totally neglected to mention. Invest in this one, it's still going up. Invest in Femboy Hooters, that's staying around for a little bit longer. Maybe for another 4 or 5 days. Be active, be ready. And of course, the final meme that I want to discuss this week, it's the Putin walk meme. So essentially, there's a video of Vladimir Putin walking to his most recent inauguration. And what someone did is they took it and stretched it out, so he looks big and chungus. Well, here's the original. Yeah, you see, they added music. I don't actually know what music this is. I could probably figure out within 30 seconds on Google, but I don't care enough. But here's some of my favorite examples.
I'm not like most girls. Peter, don't. They say if you watch that video, you die.
Ah, that's a lot of baloney. Then check this out.
NVIDIA control panel, end task. It worked! 100% scaling. Show me that native 8K, baby! Wow!
Yeah. This is a great meme. This is a really funny meme. It's kind of like a it can be used as a reaction video. It can be used as kind of like a bait and switch sort of thing. It can even be used as like kind of like a random cutaway completely devoid of any other meaning. And it could even probably be used as a rickroll, honestly. It's versatile, and there's a lot of potential for it. So I would say if you have the ability to make video memes, absolutely invest, because I could see this being a thing for a while. Take a look at this one, it's good. And finally for this week.
After spending much of yesterday tweeting from the White House, the president then made a short pilgrimage to a church posing with a Bible.
It's a Bible.
What are your thoughts right now?
We have a great country. That's my thoughts.
That's about it for this edition of Memescape News. Did I miss something inaccurate? Did I say something inaccurate, or miss something, or just say something wrong? Let me know right down there in the comments, and I will mention it and apologize and feel bad about it next time. See you ladies and gents later.